In my opinion, the very best adventures begin at the airport, and so my best friend took me to the airport at 3 a.m. for my 5 a.m. flight. This first flight was going to Dallas, and I actually hate the Dallas airport, fun fact. It was a seamless flight, but I hate this airport because I got stuck in it one time, and it ended up being a whole debacle, and we missed our flight, and the TSA was being super rude to me, so I hate going there. Despite being at the airport from hell, the travel day was pretty smooth, and when I got to my next gate, we boarded the flight right after that and headed on that last flight to Cabo. And then I went through immigration, which was pretty seamless, and found a place to sit outside. Alright guys, an update for you. We made it to Cabo. It was a pretty easy flight. I think I was like half asleep and working on some stuff for clients the whole time. And then it was pretty easy to get through immigration, so that was like super fast. I was kind of nervous, but it kind of, honestly, it was pretty seamless. I don't have anything really to report about that. And yeah, I've just been waiting and waiting for my uncle, and then we're gonna head to the resort when he gets here. I got some chips and guac and a bottle of water, so I'm just gonna snack on that till he gets here, and then I will keep you guys updated as we start heading to the resort. The chips and guac that I got was so delicious, I can't lie. I also had just been so hungry, I hadn't eaten all day, so this was a much needed snack. I definitely enjoyed it. Then when my uncle arrived, we headed to Villa Del Palmar, which is where we're staying, and I cannot say enough good things about this resort, truly. And I'm not being dramatic. From the second you arrive, the service is top tier. All of these people work so hard to make sure that there is an incredible experience for each and every guest, and that's how we felt. After checking in, the first stop on our agenda was exploring the resort, and we started with the room, which was an ocean view junior suite, and we headed outside to see that view and look at how gorgeous it is. There was so much to look at between the trees, the palm trees, the pools, just gorgeous. And we went down to the beach, which was stunning. The hotel lobby is gorgeous and well thought out. Outside, the different chairs that you can sit on and the different areas to hang out. Truly, there was just so much to take in and so much I was excited to explore. But it was about this time when I realized we hadn't eaten yet. And so as much as I wanted to run into this beautiful water and do a little bit of swimming, I decided we first needed to get some tacos. And I wish I was acting when I say that these are some of the best tacos I've ever had in my life. We also got some french fries and some guac, and everything just was so good. Okay, it's very clearly later and we are about to head to dinner. Let me just show you what I'm wearing. I have on this like cheetah print. Maybe that's not a good mirror. I've got on a cheetah print dress and some red heels and a black bag. So I didn't have a lot of time to get ready, or I had time, but like I didn't want to use a lot of time to get ready. So this is what we came up with quick. We did the all-inclusive option and dinner was delicious. It's buffet style. I didn't get a great video because there was a lot of people there and I was trying to be respectful of them. The best part about dinner, aside from the buffet, is the fact that every night at this particular restaurant there is a show, and tonight it was Hairspray, which I love Hairspray. I grew up on it. And then my uncle was sneaky and surprised me with a birthday surprise, and the cast sang to me and they brought out a beautiful cake that had my name on it, which I loved. It was a wonderful surprise and a great way to end the night. Good morning from the beach. So this is probably a different vlog than what I usually do. I feel like normally when I visit a city, I am going from here to there and seeing all the sights. And this time, because I'm here in Cabo, I'm really in relaxation mode. So I'm trying to like use the amenities here and walk along the beach and slow down and relax a little bit. So I'm definitely gonna put a lot more clips in this vlog of just like what it's like to do that here. Villa Del Palmar is such a beautiful hotel, and I definitely think you should come and visit it if you have the opportunity, because I have been loving my stay here so far. Now, speaking of using the amenities, right after this I decided to head over to the gym and do a quick morning workout, and then I wanted to keep walking and see if there was anything else I hadn't seen yesterday when we arrived, and then I headed back down to the beach just to watch the waves for a little bit. I love the beach. I don't know if you know this about me, but the beach is actually one of my favorite places in the entire planet, so I loved getting to just spend some time there in the morning. After all that walking, your girl was parched and famished, so I was like, let me go get some breakfast, and I headed over to this lovely omelet stand, and this incredible employee made this omelet for me. Okay guys, a little bit of an update for you. I'm outside waiting for the trolley to come right now because I have booked a massage at the spa, so I'm heading there now. And I'm gonna use all of their like sauna and steam room and stuff before I do the actual massage. Oh, that's the trolley arriving now. Now, a cool thing about Villa Del Palmar is that it actually has a sister hotel that is Villa del Arco, and they're connected, and you can get on this shuttle basically to travel back and forth between them for amenity use. And so I headed to Villa del Arco because that's where the spa is, and let me tell you, my massage was glorious. Loved every second of it. Alright guys, I'm here with my uncle. We're at Taco Bar Original. I am once again having tacos, and again, guys, look at the view. Okay, crazy update for you guys. We are about to go on some jet skis right now. I've never done it before. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also excited. We've been watching people do it since we got here, and we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna go on one, me and Uncle Abel. Are you ready? Are you excited?
I am. Let's do it.
I'm gonna take my action camera so you guys can still see what we do out there, but here we go. Now, if my uncle did not speak Spanish, I'll tell you right now, I'll be lost, because they basically just say, go right, go left, stay safe, and send you out. But I am telling you, this was such a fun thing to do, being out in the open ocean and jumping out over all of these waves, and the breeze, and oh my goodness, I'm telling you guys, truly this is like a core memory for me, like to be able to go and have this opportunity to do something like this, which I've never done, and to make these memories with my uncle. This is a memory I am going to cherish for the rest of my life. And my uncle was a really great driver. I don't know if he's done this before, but he was driving like he's a pro. Here is my outfit of the night for dinner. Because today was such a busy day, I genuinely didn't feel like putting on makeup, so I'm just going as is, but I have on a skirt and then this cute red top and then my Doc sandals. So that's my outfit of the night. There are multiple restaurant options, but we were back at the buffet one because we wanted to see the Chicago show, and there was fire and gymnastics. I'm telling you, incredible once again. Good morning guys, and happy Friday. I just got up. It is right now 7:42 a.m. and I'm about to head to the gym, but I just have to show you the view from outside right now. It's gorgeous. I mean, are you kidding me? Anyway, I'm gonna head to the gym right now and just get a quick workout in, and then we're gonna get breakfast. Then I have a call for work. Unfortunately, still got a little bit of work to do. And then this afternoon I'm excited because I'm gonna go kayaking on the ocean, and I can't wait to take you along for that. Yesterday we got to go on the jet ski, so we're just getting into a lot of different fun water sports. Now, because my uncle has been to Mexico many times, he decided to take us on a little bit of an adventure in the morning, so we headed out to the marina. I don't know that I've ever actually been to a marina, so I was really loving just taking in all the views. It was such a beautiful day. The sun was sunning, the breeze was breezing, and just getting to walk around and really just having the opportunity to leave the resort for a little bit was wonderful, because we just got to go on a little bit of a stroll. I went on a trip to Kenya last year, and if you've seen that video, then you know that when we were at the beach, we had an experience where everyone was trying to sell us stuff, and so this trip definitely reminded me of that experience a little bit. And even though I know some of this stuff is set up specifically for tourists, I still loved getting to see how their malls are set up and the architecture and the vibes. Just, it's fun to just experience different cultures and the way they approach shopping and fashion and all of that. Very cool. Alright guys, I am about to go kayaking. It is so hot. I'm sweating like crazy. I look weird. My hair is flying everywhere. Definitely need to put these sunglasses on. But look at that view behind me. Yeah, so anyway, they're setting the kayaks up right now, and then we're gonna go out into the ocean. Okay, kayaking in the open ocean was a whole vibe. And shout out to my instructor who captured these incredible clips on my action camera. Seriously, there's something about being out on the water surrounded by beauty that just quiets all the noise and genuinely just makes it easier to hear God's voice. And if you've been in a slump lately, I want to encourage you to get out into nature or out on the water. It's like hitting a reset button on your spirit. Hi from at sea. I'm literally in the middle of the ocean right now. There's literally a boat right next to me. As you saw, today was quite the action-packed day. I have learned that I really love water sports, and I have been not doing that enough. So I definitely need to find a way to include more water sports in my life, because I probably had some of the most fun I've ever had just like being out in the water. I don't know, there's something about it. I think I love it. And the water fun is not over yet. I'm gonna go to the pool now. My uncle said he's gonna do laps. I don't think I'm gonna do laps, but I probably am gonna just like get in the water for a little bit. And then I brought a book that I've been trying to read all week and haven't had a chance to read it. So tonight is gonna be the night. I'm gonna get in the water for a little bit, and then I'm gonna read a book and just relax for about an hour before we come back and start getting ready for dinner. And then apparently tonight there's someone that is like a Michael Jackson impersonator, but like really good. And so I'm excited to go watch that show tonight with dinner. So I'll bring you along for all of that. And yeah, see you soon. Probably look like a wet dog a little bit, but I just got out of the pool. I didn't like swim, but I did a few like back and forths in there. I'm sore. I feel like I have just been like using every muscle in my body for the last few days. So I was gonna swim and I realized like, oh my gosh, my muscles are sore. I know for sure tonight I'm gonna sleep so good. But it was still like relaxing to just like cool off in the pool. The sun went down though, which I'm kind of sad about. So it's almost cold, low key right now. I don't know the temperature because I don't have my phone, but it's cold out here. And like there's a little bit of a breeze. And then also because I just got out of the pool, my hair is wet. I'm cold. So I'm trying to warm up. So I'm wearing a towel as a blanket. Just really quick, wanted to show you my dress for tonight. I got it from TJ Maxx, but I think it's Abercrombie. And it has a drop waist, and then it also has a little slit on the side. I feel like it's really cute. And then I don't know if I'm gonna do red heels or if I'm gonna do sandals with this. Because it's kind of long, I might need a heel just to be safe. But anyway, I think it's really cute. And then I'm gonna go do my makeup right now, and yeah, then I'll be ready for dinner. Okay, I'm taking full advantage of the natural light, and I'm sitting on the patio so that I can get ready for this evening. There's not really a particular reason why I'm getting more dressed up for tonight versus any other night. I'm just really going with the flow, and I feel like that's the best way to vacation. I think sometimes I am way too stressed about what I'm doing when I'm on trips. Yesterday, I didn't feel like getting dressed up, so I didn't get dressed up. But today, I want to get dressed up, so I'm getting dressed up. Okay, my makeup is done. Here is my look of the night. I've got on that dress I was showing you earlier, and I have some rings on as well. You can see I got 3 rings on, and like a cute little herringbone necklace. But here's the look of the night. We went down for dinner again at the buffet restaurant, and I couldn't even tell you what I grabbed. I grabbed a bunch of different things, and it was all really good. But the highlight of this night was the fact that there is a Michael Jackson impersonator who was actually so good and so talented. I really loved this show. It was so like engaging and fun, and the dancing was incredible, just really cool choreography. And then after that, there was also a DJ playing live music, and I went to go sit over there for a little bit by the fire, and it was just fun to just see the vibes and experience the music for a little bit. I love to dance, but I wasn't familiar with most of the songs they were playing, so I just decided to watch and enjoy the vibes for a little bit before I headed up to bed. Well guys, good morning. I am thinking about doing a couple of things. One is paddleboarding. There's a paddleboard tour that they can do here, something about doing that. But I'm also thinking about going parasailing And then I'm also thinking about potentially getting a massage. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but those are some of the options on the table. I know I haven't done the best job of showing you breakfast, but it was basically cereal, omelets, and sausage and bacon every morning. Okay, I just got back to the room and I put my bathing suit on, and I also put some shorts on. And I am literally just about to go walk on the beach and figure out what I want to do. I'm either gonna parasail or I'm gonna paddleboard. I'm doing something in the water, so I'm about to go find out what that is right now. They told me it was too windy to go parasailing, so I ended up opting for kayaking instead. I didn't enjoy it as much, if I'm being honest, because there were so many water taxis out that were just making the water super wavy and bumpy, and it was hard to navigate the kayak. When I told my uncle about it, he was like, you know what we should do? Go jet skiing again. And this time, I drove, which I think might have been a bad idea. I was so nervous. I had never done it before, but it was actually really fun and really cool. And this time we also had a drone following us out into the water, and oh my goodness, I'm telling you, there is something about this that is so thrilling and exciting, and just the views. This is really something that I didn't realize I would love as much as I did, but I am so grateful that my uncle gave me this experience twice in one trip. Good evening, guys. Tonight is our last night here in Cabo, and so we're here at one of the restaurants called Tomatillos, right? Tomatillos? Yeah, and we're having our final dinner in Cabo. I'm kind of sad. I've had a lot of fun, but I'm sad. It's our last day here. We leave tomorrow at 10:30. But there's a show tonight, The Greatest Showman. So after we eat dinner here, we're still gonna head to the other restaurant to watch The Greatest Showman show. Uncle, you haven't really said anything on the vlog. Do you want to say anything to the people?
I usually come to Los Cabos by myself. I've been in comfort, but my needs just makes all the difference. I'm very happy to see you excited. I think we've had some good fun together. And I look back to us coming back again at some point and doing this again. Would you say we can do that again?
Yes. A resounding yes. I think that would be really fun.
Let's do that again sometime and have some fun.
Yeah.
This is what it means to be on vacation and just enjoy life as it comes.
I couldn't have said it any better, and the dinner at Tomatillos was truly so delicious. And while all of the shows are incredible, I will say this Greatest Showman show was my favorite one. It was just so well put together. The staff who knew we were leaving gave us this incredible dessert, and truly I'm so grateful for them. They made our experience top tier at every level. Good morning, guys. Today is our last day here in Cabo, and I decided to start this morning off with a little walk on the beach. I'm sure you can hear the ocean. And yeah, I'm really sad to be leaving. I really enjoyed my time here. I definitely need to come back. But I wanted to get a little bit more sun and just kind of walk along the beach before we head to breakfast and then head to the airport. While I am sad to be leaving, I have to say this trip is a reminder that this world is so beautiful and there are so many things worth seeing and experiencing, and it can actually be something that refreshes you and rejuvenates you. And in a life that is focused on hustle and work, it's so important to rest, recharge, and recover. Then it was time for our final breakfast in Cabo, and you know I had to get an omelet. Then we headed back to the airport, and I was sad not just to be leaving Cabo, but also because this is where me and my uncle were heading our separate ways. And I was so sad to say bye, but I headed back home to Nashville. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. If you missed my last video, watch the video on the left. And if you didn't know, I'm a rapper, and you can learn more about that by watching the video on the right.